Chapter 2, Physical Features of India. Major physiographic division. The physical features of India can be grouped under the following physiographic divisions. Physiographic division here means the physical features of India. These are the Himalayan mountain, the northern plains, peninsular plateau, Indian desert, coastal plain, the islands. Today we will learn about the Himalayan mountain. Now see here the Himalayas. Himalayas are a young and fold mountain stretch over the northern border of India. So why young? Because it is recently formed and it represents a very youthful topography with highest peak, deep valleys and fast flowing river. So Himalayas are young mountain and Himalayas are folded mountain. How? Because it was formed due to folding of Tethys Sea. So Himalayas are young and fold mountain and stretch over the northern border of India. Himalayas are young and fold mountain stretch over the northern border of India. Now these mountains ranges run in west to east direction from Indus to Brahmaputra. It runs, these mountain ranges runs in west to east direction from river Indus to river Brahmaputra. The Himalayas represents loftiest and one of the most rugged mountain barrier of the world. They form an arc and they cover a distance of about 2,400 km. So the length of Himalayas is about 2,400 km. Now see their width. Their width varies from 400 km in Kashmir to 150 km in Arunachal Pradesh. Width of Himalaya in the west is about 400 km. Its width varies from 400 km in the west to 150 km in the east. It means here the Himalayas are wider. Now the altitudinal variation is greater in the eastern half than those in the western half. Here altitude means height. The height of the mountain in the eastern half is greater than the western half. Now see, the Himalayas consist of 3 parallel ranges in its longitudinal extent. Himadri, Himachal, Shivalik. There are 3 parallel ranges of Himalayas: Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik. Now see again, the Himalayas are young and fold mountain stretch over the northern border of India. These mountain ranges runs in west to east direction from Indus to Brahmaputra. And the Himalayas represent loftiest and rugged mountain barrier of the world. They form an arc and cover the distance of about 2,400 km. The width varies from 400 km in Kashmir to 150 km in Arunachal Pradesh. And the altitude, that means the height of the mountain, is greater in the eastern half than those in the western half. Now see the longitudinal division of Himalaya. The Himalayas have 3 parallel ranges: the Himadri, the Himachal and the Shivalik. Now see the Himalayas have 3 parallel ranges and the northmost range of Himalaya is Himadri. Himadri is also known as Great or Inner Himalayas. Himachal is also known as Lesser Himalayas and Shivalik is also known as outer Himalaya. Now let's see the features of the Greater Himalayas. It is the most continuous range and consisting of loftiest peak of Himalayas, having the average height of 6,000 meters. It contains all the prominent peaks of Himalayan mountain. These prominent peaks are like Mount Everest in Nepal, having the average height of 8,848. Then Kanchenjunga in India. Then Makhani in Nepal. Then Dhaulagiri in Nepal. Nanga Parvat in India. Annapurna in Nepal. Nanda Devi in India. Kamet in India. Namcha Varva in India, and Gulda Mandata in Nepal. You can see all these prominent peaks in the NCERT book, page number 10, page number 9 and 10. I will also show you the peaks at the time when we will do the map work. So Himadri is the most continuous range of Himalaya, and it contains the prominent Himalayan peak like Mount Everest. Now the core of this part of Himalaya is composed of granite, and it is permanently snow bound. It is permanently snow covered, and a number of glaciers descend from this range. So Himadri, which is also known as Great or Inner Himalaya, it has a continuous range and consisting loftiest peak and having average height of 6,000 meters. It is permanently snow covered, and it is the birthplace of many glaciers. So these were the features of Himadri. So Himadri is the northern range of Himalayas, and Himachal is the middle range of Himalaya, and Shivalik or outer Himalaya, it is the southern range of Himalayas. Inculcate in your mind, Himadri is the northern range of Himalaya. Himachal or lesser, it is middle Himalayas, and Shivalik or outer Himalayas are the southern range of Himalayas. Now let's see the features of Himachal. Himachal is also known as lesser Himalayas or middle Himalayas. It is the middle range of Himalayas. So the range lying to the south of Himadri, forms the most rugged mountain system, and it is known as Himachal or lesser Himalayas. The range are mainly composed of highly compressed and altered rock. The rocks are highly compressed, and I had shown you in my earlier video how the rocks were compressed. Now the altitude varies between 3,700 and 4,500 meters. The altitude means height. It varies between 3,700 and 4,500 meters. And the average width is about 50 kilometers. The average width of the Himachal is about 50 kilometers. Pir Panjal lies in Himachal Pradesh and Kashmir, and Pir Panjal ranges form the longest and most important range of lesser Himalayas. The Dhauladhar and Mahabharat ranges are also prominent one. Mahabharat range lies in Nepal. So these ranges consist famous valley of Kashmir, Kangra, Kulu in the Himachal Pradesh, and this region is well known for the hill station. So famous valleys here are Kashmir and Kangra and Kulu in Himachal Pradesh, and this region is well known for its hill station like Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet, and next. Now see the outermost range of the Himalaya, this one, the southernmost range of the Himalaya, it is Shivalik. Shivalik is also known as outer Himalaya, and it is the southernmost range of Himalaya. Extend over a width of 10 to 50 kilometer and having average altitude between 900 to 1100 meters. The altitude means height varies between 900 to 1100 meters. And these are composed of unconsolidated sediments brought down by the river from the main Himalayan ranges located far north. Now the longitudinal valleys lying between the Lesser Himalaya and the Shivalik are known as dunes, like Dehradun, Kotli Dun, Patli Dun are some of the well-known dunes. So the features of Shivalik are that they are having the average height between 900 to 1100 meters. Width is about 10 to 50 kilometers, and it is composed of unconsolidated sediment, and it is prone to earthquake and landslide. Because it is composed of unconsolidated sediment, so it is more prone to earthquake and landslide. And the dunes are the longitudinal valley lying between Himachal and the Shivalik, like Dehradun. Now see again, the Shivaliks are the southernmost range of Himalaya. It is also known as Outer Himalayas. Width is 10 to 50 kilometer and altitude varying between 900 to 1100 meters. And these are composed of unconsolidated sediments, and these sediments were brought down by the river from the main Himalayas. And due to this unconsolidated sediments, these area it is more prone to landslide. So see, the three main ranges of Himalayas are, this is Himadri, then Himachal, and then Shivalik. Himadri is the north range of Himalaya. It is also known as Great or Inner Himalaya. Then is Himachal. Himachal is Middle Himalaya. It is also known as Lesser Himalaya. Then is Shivalik. Shivalik is the Outer Himalaya, and it is the southmost range of Himalayas. So children, Himalayas are the birthplace of many glaciers like Gangotri, Kamet, Nanda Devi, Siachen, Baltaro, Hispar, Nubra. These are the glaciers which are found in Himalayas. And Himalayas also consist various passes like Karakoram Pass in Jammu Kashmir, Shipkela, Nathula, Bomdila, then Jojila, Baralapcha. All these passes we will locate in the map. So these are the passes which are found in Himalayas. Then I have also told you that several peaks, important prominent peaks are also found in Himalayas, just like we have Kanchenjunga in Sikkim, Nanga Parbat Jammu Kashmir, Nanda Devi Uttarakhand, we have Kamet in Uttarakhand, we have Namcha Barwa in Arunachal Pradesh. And the highest peak of the world, the Mount Everest, it lies in Nepal, having the average height of 8,848 meters here in Nepal. Inculcate the features of Himalayas in your mind. Himalayas are young, fold and arc-shaped mountain. Young because it was recently formed. It was formed in the latest geological period, and it is young because it represents a youthful topography. Youthful topography means it has high peak, deep valley and fast flowing river. Keep in mind, the Himalayas are young mountain because it has youthful topography like high peak, deep valley, fast flowing rivers. So Himalayas are young mountain because they are formed in the latest geological period, and they have youthful topography like high peak, deep valley, fast flowing rivers. Then the Himalayas are folded mountain. I had shown you in my early video how Himalayas were formed. It was formed due to the folding of Tethys Sea. As the Himalayas were formed due to the folding sea, so it is known as the fold mountain. So the Himalayas are young and fold mountain, and they form arc shaped. See the shape? Arc-shaped mountain. So Himalayas are young, fold and arc-shaped mountain. Then the next thing is that cover the distance of about 2400 kilometer. The distance of Himalayas from Indus river to Brahmaputra river, it is about 2400 kilometer between river Indus in the west and river Brahmaputra in the east. So the length of Himalayas is about 2400 kilometer. Next is width. Width of Himalaya varies between 400 km in the Kashmir to about 150 km in Arunachal Pradesh. Next more feature is that the height of the mountain in the eastern half is greater than the western half. Then the next important feature of Himalayas are that the Himalayas consist 3 parallel ranges. And these parallel ranges are Himadri in the north, Himachal in the middle and Shivalik in the south. Now you note down your today's homework. Question number 1. Which are the major physiographic division of India? Note down today's assignment. Question number 1. Which are the major physiographic divisions of India? For this you will write down the name of all physical features of India: the Himalayan mountain, northern plain, peninsular plateau, Indian desert, coastal plains and the island. Next question. Write 5 features of Himalayas. Write 5 features of Himalayas. Here you will write all these points. You will write 5 features. So you must write and learn about all these features. You must write and learn these features of Himalayas. Your another homework is to show Shivalik ranges. Here Shivalik ranges, Himachal, Himadri, then here Jaskar range, here Jaskar range, Ladakh range here, Karakoram range here. This is your homework. You will show Shivalik, Himachal, Himadri, then Jaskar range here, Ladakh range here, Karakoram here. This is your homework. You will do this in the map. So note down this, your homework. You will have to locate as well as label Shivalik ranges, Himachal ranges, Himadri. Then you will have to locate Jaskar range, Ladakh range, Karakoram range. This is your homework. Now note it. Note down your homework. See how to locate. Locate this way. Shivalik here, Himadri here, Himachal here, जास्कर, लद्दाख, काराकोरम.